Hello everyone, welcome to episode number 2 of the Alpha Tauri career mode on F1 Manager 23. If you are digging the F1 Manager videos lately, make sure you drop a subscription down below to the channel. I'm super excited to get this episode underway. As we can see, Dan Fallows has told us that the new chassis is ready to be designed, but we are also in a new ATR period, which means instead of manufacturing the chassis that we've just made, we are going to go ahead and spend the rest of our new hours and new time that we've got with the wind tunnel into making another chassis, which is going to be very nice for us. We're going to get huge boosts from this as well. I think this is around about where I want to be with the preset for the options that we've got for the drag reduction. Boost that right up to get some nice top speed bonus, and we're also getting a lot in the cornering. Bad for the engine cooling, but we can boost that elsewhere, and the total weight is down as well, which is very nice. 30 days until the completion, and if we bump some other engineers on there, is 2.1 million worth it for the extras on the chassis? Maybe, but this is already the second piece. I'll just stick with 700,000. It's just ideal for what we're looking for, really. And if we look at manufacturing a chassis, how long would it take? It would take 10 days to make that, and we could get it done for Melbourne. We rushed 14 days, so we can only really get one in for that race anyways. So I will manufacture one chassis, and then we can use it. We'll see how that goes. But we are up for race number 2, which is the Saudi Arabia. Damn it! Well, we've missed out on the sponsorships, which is great for this race. Good to see that I was smart enough to click back and then go through. That's very good of me. Thank God I'm so good at this game. But here we are, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Felipe Drugovich, Yuki Tsunoda. Let's go. And here we are, guys. Practice 3 results are here. This track is looking absolutely disgraceful for the cars. Yuki Tsunoda 15, Felipe Drugovich 18. Setup satisfaction at 98% and 91 for Tsunoda, so we're up there really high in the confidence and the satisfaction of the setups for the drivers, which of course is going to give us a nice boost into this weekend. Look at the lovely scenery, amazing buildings, a great track here in Jeddah, and we will be raring to go in qualifying. These are the cars, and this is me starting qualifying. Let's go. Sim run plan, 2 flying laps, no cooldown lap. Let's get this show on the road. So we'll go nice and early. And again, we'll watch the car come out. We won't skip it. The lovely Italian colours, the soft tyres. Drugovich is coming out of the box. Very nice. Of course, turning off to the left. We've got a lovely couple of straight, some little swervy little bits up in here. A lovely turn. And a big swooping right-hander into a sharp left course, round to the hairpin at the back of the track, and then we're coming back on ourselves along the way. Let's take control of this car. Drugovich into a sharp right-hander. There he goes. And coming up after a few little wiggly bits is a sharp left as well. And then we'll be on the last straight up until the hairpin at the end of the track again to go back towards the start finish line, and there we go. That is going to be Drugovich, and he will be setting purple sectors, which is good to know and good to see. So we'll stick with him through the first lap. I'll be remembering to put Tsunoda onto the ERS when he gets to the end of the lap. It's kind of boring so far, I can't deny that. Tsunoda's getting there. Let's change him over now. And here we go, Drugovich. Hopefully, it's going to smash this quality. As you can see, purple, the fastest man in Formula 1, Felipe Drugovich. In the Alpha Tauri, hopefully going to bring us a lot of success. Sad for Nick de Vries, none of the other driver lineups have changed. That is probably completely programmed, apart from the reserves, and if you sign some of the drivers that are already active. And here he goes. We're looking at Tsunoda's Sector 1, and if that's purple, that means he's faster. And he is just done a purple sector 1, and he's probably going to do a purple sector 2 then. And Drugovich goes top of the chart with a 131.0. And we look at Tsunoda now. He's going to be right up against Hulkenberg. Hopefully that's not much of a problem. Please, Hulk. Perfect, he's out the way. And for the first flying lap for Tsunoda, only 2 green sectors right now. We've got Ferraris on the tractor. That's a kid across the line, a 129.8. Of course, we've got the back-to-back flying laps. It's a green sector for Drugovich in Sector 1, which means he's going even faster than last time. But he's very slow compared to Yuki. But Drugovich improves ever so slightly, and Yuki Tsunoda is not going to be improving there, which is a shame. Get him in the box, and of course this time, let me make sure. I'm going to cancel the calling, then I'm going to call the car back in. And hopefully, this means my drivers will come into the box instead of staying out and not making it. Right, so Drugovich is in. That's okay. Tsunoda's going to be coming in as well. Who red flag? Please don't tell me it was my driver. It was Esteban Ocon. Perfect. Not perfect for them, but perfect for me. Let's go. Okay, so here we are back after the red flag. We're in a good spot right now, I think, with Tsunoda. Maybe Drugovich not so much, but Zhou with a 2.5 gap, 5/10 to us there with Drugovich. Ocon's going to be out. Bottas, Zhou, the 2 Williams cars and the 2 McLarens. We might have a chance to get through both cars into Q2 again, which would be pretty nice, to be fair. I don't know what sort of gap we're looking for, really, at the minute. As soon as all these cars get off the track, might be a pretty good time to send them around, to be fair. Let's see what's happening. So we've got cars coming in. Now looks like a good time to take a car out on the track. A big gap there. That's what I'm liking the look of. But a car's going to come into the way of us. Not too sure. That's just what happens if it happens, I guess. Because we'll be going for the double flying lap again. And of course, analysing the rest of the cars. So both the McLarens are faster than Drugovich and the Williams of Sargent, which tells me Alex Albon will probably be making some sort of move. Send Tsunoda. Drugovich, please, Drugovich, what are you gonna do? Please don't get in the way. Mr. Haas car, kind of in the way. Can't lie, might affect 10-1. But that's alright, that's just the way it is. But that's not 10-1. Well, I mean, it is 10-1, you know what I mean? Down the straight into 10-1. Goes Yuki Tsunoda. And Russell sets a faster lap. Bottas, we might be sitting there because Alonso is way faster, so we are definitely going to need a big improvement from Drugovich. That's just the way it goes. We'll watch Tsunoda. I don't know any of the names or numbers for the corners. There is a car here on our right hand side that might get in the way. Not the most convenient, but that's alright. For us there, let's see where we're moving up around here. Not too many cars in the way. There's an Aston Martin. Who is that? Drugovich now in the drop. I think Tsunoda should be nice and safe there. Drugovich with the yellow. Tsunoda 2 yellow sectors as well. There's an Aston Martin. There it goes. Who was it? Was it Stroll? Must have been Stroll. Into the last corner he goes. Tsunoda is powering past. Drugovich is going to be in a little bit of a... Yeah, it's not too amazing having a Haas right there. But that's okay. And Drugovich across the line. Not going to improve, it looks like. That really smells. Oh, he did improve. Let's go. And we're out at the bottom. 5. So that was the drivers. There they go. Both into the box now with no time remaining to go back out. If Bottas improves, which this again is his lap to get that done. Oh, terrible of Bottas. We make it. Both cars into Q2. Zhou, Albon, Bottas and Piastri are going to be out. Unless Piastri, of course, can set a faster time. These are the cars that are out. Bottas could be on the lap, but it's unlikely. Alex Albon improves, but not too much. Piastri does not improve. That leaves Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou. But that is a big gap for these Alfa Romeos to catch up. And it doesn't look like they're going to make it, does it, Guan Yu Zhou? And, well, he boxed anyway, so that was the last line lap, and I'm going to assume Bottas is going to be the same. Yeah, perfect. We're into Q2. That's what I call easy work, baby. Let's go. 12 and 15. Nice. Okay, I'm starting to fly in laps now for Q2. This is Drugovic, and as well, there we go. Sonoda is the second car coming around the final corner now. Let's see where they finish. And Drugovic is coming towards the line now for his first flying lap of the session, and it's going to bump him up P10. Unbelievable. That means Yuki Tsunoda might be on an absolutely amazing lap as well. Two great green sectors there. And Tsunoda, P14. Ooh, that is a huge gap we've got to make up to the top 10 as well. I don't think we're going to get there. So we're currently 11 and 14, which is just about good enough to be sitting in the middle of these guys. But we're expecting a little bit better, to be fair. Can't be too disheartened with a base car getting into Q2. It's not bad. Well, the first flying laps weren't so much of an improvement, and now Norris has out-qualified us, and so has the Sergeant Williams car. And has he run out of fuel? Did I push the fuel too much? Looks like it. Man, I'll figure the fuel out one day, I don't know. So this is how we qualify: Verstappen, Sainz, Leclerc, Alonso, Perez, Hamilton, Stroll, Gasly, Russell, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Sargent up in P12, Lando Norris, and then the two AlphaTauri cars as well. Damn, kind of does stink, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm happy to just go for the medium hard strat. Keep it nice and simple with Tsunoda. I've decided to change it up. I'm still certain a one-stop will be far better in the race, but maybe if you can send some soft, mediums, and a hards all the race, we could get a little bit better of a result. Maybe it is an extra stop, but we do get to push the car a lot more with Drugovic, so we'll give it a go. And here we go, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix at Jeddah. Lights out, and guess who's forgot to change the driver settings? That's right, it was me all along. And this is what it looks like to start with. Drugovic and Tsunoda swapping places already. Brilliant. I'm guessing Drugovic might get the place back anyways because he is up the inside, but Tsunoda sticks it out. And Logan Sargent's still there as well, up in P13. And that's the start of the race, I guess. Nothing too interesting happening just yet. Well, we've been overtaken by Williams of Albon. He's on the mediums as well. It's just the way it is. And now we've been overtaken. Sargent against Tsunoda, who momentarily did get an overtake complete, but he's back at him. And it looks like most of the cars are going to be doing a one-stop medium to hards. That's just the way it goes. Oh, we've got a red flag. It's Zhou Guanyu. Oh, and he's out of there. I think Mick Schumacher had a crash similar to that, didn't he, in real life? And, well, it came at a bad time because we just boxed Felipe Drugovic. That really does suck that we boxed him there. Do we think the hards go to the end of the race? I think they may do. It's possible. I mean, the pace might be absolutely terrible on them, but I think that's what everyone else is going to go for anyways. The hards until the end. Cars run mediums, hards, softs. So, I guess it's just whatever you wanted to choose. The fast cars run the faster tyres. And that's just the way it is. So for the start, we're going to absolutely push everything, but then we'll, of course, bring it down. And see what happens. Drugovic is overtaken Bottas. Oh! Maybe I should have stayed watching this. Look at him. Last car. Bang. What a movement. Hopefully he can stick that out. I bet he get overtaken in a second anyways, doesn't he? But Yuki Tsunoda behind two Hasses. Looking to make a good move. It's a shame about Drugovic, who's, what, 16, and we boxed him down to the bottom of the pack, and straight away, red flag. Go on, Tsunoda. Down the inside, it's not going to work there. I would have stood behind him, but that's how it goes. Tyre check, Verstappen on the hards, Leclerc on the softs, a couple medium runners in the top as well. It really is a mixed bag of what everyone has gone for. Tsunoda's up 3 spots here into P12. Drugovic is way down the order, which is pretty sad. That's just the way it is. Well, Drugovic is making moves here. He's passed a good couple of cars now. Passed an Alfa Romeo, McLaren, and now the Williams on the hards as well. Drugovic is making moves up into P16. Good play. Overtake Alexander is past Nico Hulkenberg. Let's look at this. Around the outside, through to the inside, and again around the outside of the Haas car. And then into the straight, and he'll be in front of the Haas. Let's go. Well, we have absolutely nothing to gain, so we're going to send Drugovic on a glory run for the fastest lap, and hopefully he's able to get that done. He's in a nice little gap right now. Let's keep them tyres nice and fresh for the lap. And hopefully it's not too bad. And we'll be able to set that purple fast lap. Let's go. And here we go. Drugovic is out and around. He's at a green sector 3 on the out lap. And here he goes, flying around. Purple sector 1. Is it going to come in? It's yellow. We've had a spin. Oh, hopefully that wasn't us. It was Gasly. That's going to give us an extra free placement on the track. But that's not too useful for Drugovic, and setting a yellow sector 1. Green sector 2. We're going to need a purple sector 3. Tsunoda's overtaken by Bottas. Really? It's so sad. If we lose out to a P16, that'd be sad for the bonuses, that's for sure. And Drugovic doesn't set the fast lap. Ugh. That was the whole point, Drugovic. And well, that race was absolutely terrible. Absolutely nothing gained from that. Esteban Ocon up to P9 from last on the grid after a crash in quali. -5 for Drugovic. Really didn't work out for him. Yuki Tsunoda stuck still. Well, one Alpine went all the way up, one Alpine came all the way down. And yeah, Albon and Sargent kind of just swapped places. Valtteri Bottas with a nice big move up to P12. For the start of the season, it's the start of the season. We need the new car to start pulling for us once we get the new parts and pieces in. And that has been episode number 2. Not the most enjoyable episode. Literally nothing happened apart from Felipe Drugovic getting a performance boost. Let's go. And to end off the video as well, the design has been complete for the new suspension, which, you know, maybe we'll have to get that booked in already. It gives us a nice bit of extra weight loss, extra brake cooling, and some more speed. It looks like the right thing to do, so we'll go ahead and make a bunch of those. 5 days, 20 days, we'll figure it out, but we'll be ready for the next episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video today. This is episode number 2 of the AlphaTauri with Drugovic and Yuki Tsunoda, no Nick de Vries. Episode 3 will be a lot more interesting. We'll have a bunch of new car parts and we'll be going faster. So hopefully P14, 15? It will be better than that for sure. Make sure you tune in. We'll be back. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments. Take care and peace.